Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this
Leading
year.
off tonight
Let's
for
see if he
Toronto.
can... turn it around in this
center
one.
fielder, number 67.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today. Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Laureano moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Set to go now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. He's set. The 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. 1st-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Throw not in time, as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air to center. Davis moves over, and that's the third out. A's go quietly there. Still no score. Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick.
Leading off
He'll get us started in the top of the
right
second.
fielder, number 15, Rendell Gritchick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
Batting 7.
And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 9, the catcher, Luke.
Here's the catcher,
Maley.
Luke Maley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Galvis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up
Now
many home
batting,
runs. A
number
lot of room in
67.
the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman.
The
He's gone
designated
3
hitter.
for 6. He's
Chris
taken him deep once.
Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Davis carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Davis waits on the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Matt Olson will be next. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there. Ball was
Batting
down
fifth,
below the knees.
the
He
first
stayed
baseman,
through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, time for a
Batting
look at how the
fifth,
Toronto Blue Jays
the
set
left
up on
fielder.
defense today.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 5. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Line drive, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Now batting.
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike. Travis aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Smoke.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Runners are at first and third with none out. swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out toward left. Pinder has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Ready now,
catcher,
Josh Fegley.
Josh
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
Pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his
Batting
last time
ninth.
out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here.
Marcus.
The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fegley on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-1. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Luke.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Digging in now, Luke Maile. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 67.
Striding in, Jonathan Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Devin Travis. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now this is hit high and deep out to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The batter.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Your attention, please.
Answers the call
now
from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Barrow. Deep.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Olson is there, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 5-0. So striding forward now,
leading off
Matt
for
Chapman
the A's,
comes into this
the
at
third
bat 0
baseman,
for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. In there for strike one. And it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now batting to Oscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next,
and there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game, had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the fourth inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock
Now
to the
batting.
opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Luke Maley, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Galvis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
The Athletic.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So striding in, Matt Olson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Striding into the box, Chad Pinder. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Jarek Stubbs.
Stepping in,
Profar.
Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Profar, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
At the plate, Josh Begley. He's set. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2-1.
Fastball well outside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And the throw at first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the A's nothing. Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He's
Toronto,
2 for 3 thus
the
far.
second baseman, Devin Travis.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. That's popped up. Profar shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Two out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
Ready for another shot now, Ramon Laureano. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
In the box now, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Taken but called a strike. Laureano at second. Chapman is over at first with 1 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's
The
been
batter,
a rough
number
go of it at
2,
the plate with him.
designated
watching
hitter,
this at bat,
Chris
it's clear to me that his rhythm and
Davis.
timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Chris Davis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. To left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Jays lead it 5-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. In now, Brandon Drury, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Drury.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1. Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Laureano. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
At the plate, Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and
J.B.
gentlemen,
Wendelken
your
will
attention,
come on in
please.
relief now as he'll
Now
make his
pitching for
10th
the
appearance of the
Athletics.
season.
Number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Stepping in,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Wendelken, a native of Georgia. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side
Ladies
is
and
retired.
gentlemen, please
Blue
join
Jays go
for the
down in order,
traditional
but they hold a
7th inning stretch.
5-0 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Matt
Leading
Olson.
off
It
for
was
the
a
A's,
flyout for him in
the
his
first
last
baseman,
trip.
Almost,
Matt
Matty. Almost went deep his last
Olson.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And it's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there
Now
tonight.
batting,
Gets the
left
leadoff
fielder.
guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many
Pinter.
off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, second baseman, Jarek Stud. Gross ball.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Stroman's ready. 2-2 on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he fouls this one off. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting,
Standing
catcher,
in now, Josh
Josh.
Begley. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see
the batter, number 10,
jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances
number
there.
22.
Yeah, I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt.
Next up for the A's,
Chapman.
Matt Chapman. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Line toward right center. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 5-2. Next to bat for Toronto,
Leading off
Freddie
for the Blue
Galvis.
Jays,
2 hits in
the
2
shortstop,
trips for him thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping up now, Luke Maile. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tepera
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Piscotty.
He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Richick. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt
Digging in once
Olson.
again, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your
Fernando
attention,
Rodney
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
9th inning
Athletics.
as he'll try to keep the
Number
score right
56.
where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Fernando Rodney.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading
Devin
off for the
Travis.
Blue Jays,
His past history
the
with
second
Fernando
baseman,
Rodney. Just a
Devin
couple of matchups, no hits
Travis.
in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff
Now
knock.
batting,
You got
third
the lead.
baseman,
You have a chance to add on
Vladimir
in the later innings.
Guerrero.
Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Laureano's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Travis leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 5-2.
Ladies
Ken
and gentlemen,
Giles comes
your
on looking
attention,
for
please.
a save here in the bottom
Now
of the ninth
pitching
inning.
for Toronto, number 51, Ken Giles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson
the second baseman.
He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Davis going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, catcher, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh
Finley.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, number 22.
Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, and I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Semien stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Ball
1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Runner in scoring position is second with 2 down. Last strike now for Oakland. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard going back on it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marcus Stroman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Brett Anderson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 2-2. Credit the save to Ken Giles, his 5th. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Mariners pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-4. The Stros combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-3. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. The Orioles shortstop, number 1, was hot at the plate collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the Orioles to the win over the Twins 6-1. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-3. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Miami Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. Jose Quintana got his 3rd win this season as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-0. Josh Bell was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Pirates push past the Giants 10-3. The Metropolitans broke up their 5-game losing skid as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-2. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.